Pause and practice activity PowerPoint 1-3. We're going to begin this activity by changing the theme color. So let's go to the Design tab, and we'll come over to the Variance group, click the drop down arrow, and we're going to choose the Colors option, and we're going to choose the Blue 2 theme here. We're next going to insert a picture into our slide. So make sure the first slide is chosen. Go to the Insert tab, choose the Pictures option, choose from this device, and then locate your student data files. Once you've located the data files, choose the Runners Group -01 picture, and then click the Insert option, and this will place our picture on the slide. We'll now go ahead and look under the Designer tab, and we're going to change the look of this. Let's look through our options. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose this one. I like this one best. Let's move to slide 6 now, and we'll insert another picture. So go up to the Insert tab under Pictures from this device, and we'll choose the Runner Woman picture, and we'll insert that. Our picture is covering some of our text, so we'd like to move that. So make sure the picture is selected. You'll notice that the Picture Format tab has opened, and we'd like to move this to the right. So move over to the Align button, and we'll align this to the right. We're now going to add a new slide after slide 6. So go to the New Slide, choose the drop-down button, and we're going to do a title-only slide. Let's add a title to this. Upcoming Marathons. Next, we're going to insert a picture. So we'll go back to the Insert, Pictures from this device, and we're going to choose the marathon schedule. Click Insert. Next, we're going to add some alt text to this. So choose the Alt Text button under the Picture Format tab, and under the description here, I'll erase what's there, and we're going to call this Marathon Schedule. And we can close this pane. Make sure the schedule is selected, and if you go up to the size group, you'll notice that the size is 8.5 inches, which is what we want. We'll next select the schedule, and we'll move it until it's somewhat centered in this area. Let's move to slide 8 now. We'll select the text box, and we're going to change the width. So we need to go back to the Shape Format group, and we're going to change the width to 5.3 inches. You can press the Tab button, and that will make the change. Next, select the Align button, and we're going to choose the Align Left. And then we're also going to choose Align Top. We're going to do some similar changes to slide 9 and 10. So I'll select slide 9, choose the text box, go to the Shape Format button, or tab, excuse me, and then we'll make this 6.5. And make sure that's selected again, Align Top, Align Left. Actually, it wanted me to change this, so let's actually align this to center and align to bottom. So let's choose slide 10. We'll change the size again to 7.5 inches. Select it, go to Align, and we're going to align to the right and in the middle. And we're going to go ahead and change the color of the word there. So I'll go ahead and I'll select it. We're then going to go to the Home tab, the Font group. I'll choose the color option here, and I'll choose a different blue than what we had before. We're next going to apply a transition to our presentation. So we'll move back up to slide 1. And then we're going to go to the Transitions tab. And we're going to go over to the transitions, and we want the wipe transition, which is there. We'll then click on the Effect options, which is here. Make sure we choose that, and we want the transition to come from the left. And you'll notice when I chose that, it actually showed the transition here. If I choose a different transition, it'll automatically show us what it's going to look like. Now we want to apply this to all the slides, so we'll come over here to the Timing group, press the Apply to All button. Now we'll make some transition changes to specific slides within our presentation. Go ahead and choose Slide 2. We'll go back up to the Transitions. We'll use the drop-down button this time. And we're going to choose the Zoom option. And then under Effects, we'll go ahead and choose Out as our option. Move to Slide 7. We're then going to go up and choose the Doors option. I'm not sure where that is, but let's find it. There it is. And with the doors, we'll change the Effect option to Horizontal. Move to Slide 8. We're going to make this a Pan option. It's under here. Go to Effect Options, and we'll say from the bottom. Go to Slide 9, choose Pan again. And this will be from the top. Slide 10, Pan, and from the left. Next, we'd like to preview what our presentation is going to look like. So we need to move to the Slide Sorter view. So click on the View tab. Under Presentation Views, choose Slide Sorter. We're then going to choose all of these. So I'm going to do that by pressing the Control A. Move to the Transitions tab, and then we're going to choose the Preview option. And this should show us what each of the transitions for the slide are going to look like. We'll next change some properties of our slide presentation. So go up to the File tab, click the Info options, we'll go over to the Title field, and we'll change this to Train for a Marathon. Move down to the Properties field. The Properties drop down up here. So I'm going to show more options. Here we want to go to the Properties dialog box, which we are at. And I'll go ahead and enter the information here. Alright, I entered all the data, so I'll go ahead and I'll press OK. Next, we're going to do a print preview, so choose the Print option. And we're going to make some changes. So, which slides do we want to print? So we want to make sure this is Print All Slides. We also want it to print in a particular method. So move down to this next box. Choose this, and we're going to choose the Handouts option. Actually, I did not want to do that. I wanted to go to 6 horizontal. Let's go back to that. We want to make sure that the slide numbers are printed. The frames are set to the slides, and we want it to fit to paper. I can go ahead and select away from this. Collated print order. We want it in a portrait orientation, and we can print it grayscale or color. My particular printer only can print to grayscale. So I can go ahead here and look at what our presentation would print out. So we would have a total of 2 pages with 6 on the first page and 4 on the last. This completes this pause and practice activity.